Boys, boys, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, urgent news. Steve, share the news.
There is dinosaurs across
Where?
the globe.
Where?
Across the globe. Everywhere.
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 The Department of Prehistoric Wildlife has finally come to fruition. So, at 5 o'clock this evening, UK time, IGN posted the everything on social media, and we've got DINOTRACKER.
Yes.
So you go to the homepage, it looks like this. I don't want to dive into this just yet because this looks really interesting. I love the little globe animation like Google Earth. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Really good job there. Let's find out what this Department of
Prehistoric Wildlife.
Prehistoric Wildlife's like. I'm just laughing at Sam's comment, play robot. So.
But first of all, starting off, how good does that logo look?
I love
So
it.
good at it.
It's so like
It's so American.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can describe it.
It's just nice seeing something. I mean, we had what with the DPG, we had the decent Stegosaurus sort of animation, and now we've got the what looks like a Patasaurus.
Yeah. But do you know what I like about it? If it was real, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
I mean, what we're talking about is real.
So the Department of Prehistoric Wildlife, the DPW, is a global organisation that publicises up-to-date reports on dinosaur encounters, user-submitted sightings, and vital information to facilitate the coexistence of humans and dinosaurs on our planet. Formed in 2019, the DPW works with leading scientists, conservationists, and paleoveterinarians around the world to ensure the protection of our human and prehistoric population. Frequently asked questions: are dinosaurs everywhere? Yes, there are dinosaurs all around the world. As these animals are highly desirable to illegal cloning operations, black market dealers, and breeders, many embryos and fully matured dinosaurs have been shipped around the globe as a result. If I find a dinosaur, can I keep it as a pet? The DPW does not recommend capturing or trying to domesticate any species of dinosaur. While some may appear gentle, they are wild animals. Please treat them with respect and caution. Report your sightings on social media using #DinoTracker. What can we do to protect ourselves from dinosaurs? Check the Dino Tracker for the latest updates on dinosaur sightings in your area and read through the field guide for tips on what to do if you encounter one. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Are dinosaurs a threat to our existence? Dinosaurs are here to stay, and their impact on the world is still being studied. Our objective here is at the DPW is to help humans and dinosaurs coexist through the real-time monitoring and education. Occurrences of injury and death directly attributable to dinosaurs are rare. Similar to other wild predators, dinosaurs prefer to keep their distance and will typically avoid confrontation and interaction unless threatened. Do the DPW offer a financial reward for the reporting of dinosaur sightings? They do not profit. It's a non-profit organisation. We do not offer any financial incentive or reward for the sightings or capturing the prehistoric animals. That's almost like, we're not giving you any money if you cite it, but please help us anyway. I like it. I like the fact that I have a feeling that this is kind of where we're going with Dominion, with the idea of the dinosaurs not being wiped out. You know, we've just got to learn to coexist.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Do you know what? I don't want to kind of link it to it, but when you kind of reading it off there like that, it kind of it fits the same thing as COVID. It's here to stay. You know what I mean? The way they've kind of sectioned it out like that, it's like, yeah, it's here to stay. We just need to live with it. It's everywhere around us. Just get on with it now. But yeah, I quite like how they've kind of put it all together like that. It's kind of makes it a bit more real.
Yeah, definitely. Got a few people in the chat. And say hello to SS Machin. Imagine. I don't know how to say that, so I apologise if I've butchered that one. Zol's in the house. Circus King, hello. Hello, Chris. That's you. Hello, Rover. And so I'm sure others will. COVID's a myth. COVID's a myth. So let's get crack-a-lacking. So let's go to the homepage. Now you can search for sightings. I'm sure the more sightings that come over time, you could type different locations around the world and it will pop up anywhere. Hello, journeyman. And we'll go. Should we go to the field guide before we go into these sightings?
Yeah, let's.
Because that's what it does. It opens it up, doesn't it?
Right. So we've got the T-Rex, the Allosaurus, Ankylosaur, Apatosaurus, Triceraptor, Baryonyx, Brachiosaurus, Carnotaurus, Compsognathus, Dilophosaurus, Dimorphodon, Dimetrodon, Gallimimus, Giganosaurus, Mosa, and the Ceratops, Parasaurolophus, Pteranodon, Prioraptor, Velociraptor, Quetzalcoatlus, Sinoceratops, Stegosaurus, Stygimoloch, like that.
Yeah.
Therizinosaurus, and the Triceratops. Okay, so each one of these are the tracking guide. It gives you, when it loads, there we go. Okay, so it gives you some information, which I think is still getting worked on properly. Did you know that the T-Rex vision is based on movement? So it gives you a little bit of information about like their
that is pretty cool, isn't it?
Bites and stuff like that. Signs in the territory. So it gives you sort of things to look out for.
That's quite cool.
Which is cool. Graveyards, loads of decomposed mills. Do hide if you can. Keep hold of your pets and lock them inside. Be aware of any impact tremors or fleeing animals. Take cover inside immediately. Do you know
what's interesting about that bit? At the top bit, it says its vision is based on movement, but in the do section, it doesn't tell you to freeze when it comes.
Oh yeah, it doesn't actually. Do not try to feed or interact with the dinosaurs. Okay, so I'm assuming these are going to get updated.
Yeah.
The more it goes along, so like T-Rex spotted in wherever.
Because I don't think you can't. It's not letting me sort of.
Yeah, I had a look. I couldn't see it on the map when I had a look.
Right, so Triceratops. There we go. Triceratops were natural prey of Tyrannosaurus Rex during the Cretaceous period, but they could hold their own and often survived encounters injuring Tyrannosauruses instead. You know what? That's probably true. I don't think an adult T-Rex would probably take on an adult trike very often.
No.
Like, why would it risk it? Like, unless it's obviously starving
or injured or old. Yeah.
You know, if it's a matter of life and death, maybe. But I think, you know, in the occasion of, you know, when they're on the hunting grounds, so trying to, you know, they'd probably just go for the young ones, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that bit there that says avoid piles of
I was just reading that as well.
That is one big pile of shit.
Do not be interrupted. Triceratops passing your home. Try to pet or feed the animal. Ride infants of the species.
You so know someone's going to try to do that.
Yeah. I love this one. This warning's on all of them. Most of them. Any encounter with a dinosaur can be potentially fatal. If a dinosaur becomes aggressive, it may already be too late. The advice given here should only be used as a last resort. Avoid contact with the animal is your first and best defense. Nice. Okay, so let's have a look for the Allosaurus. 12 meters. So this one's quite big then.
Yeah.
So
it's quite long.
Yeah, it's quite long. It's about 36 to 38 feet. So that's almost as big as a T-Rex. Did you know that the Allosaurus, unlike the T-Rex, can see you when you are not moving? The creature can open its mouth wider than 90 degrees, creating a bigger bite than T-Rex. Some Allosauruses have vibrant blue skin and yellow stripes and red crests. It's still unknown if this is sexual dimorphism, genetic engineering, or simply individual variation. Okay, so it's kind of try to justify the difference between the one that's in Fallen Kingdom and the Battle at Big Rock, and the one in Dominion obviously is similar to the one in Battle at Big Rock. To try and, I get that. It's a bit. I suppose it's a better way than retconning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chewy says, reminds me of the marketing for Super 8 or Cloverfield. I never saw that, mate, to be honest.
No.
Hello, Night Raptor. How we doing? So this is an interesting one. It's got a mouth wider than 90 degrees, creating a bigger bite than a T-Rex. So it can open its mouth wider than a T-Rex. That can actually be taken in the wrong way, like as if it's got a bigger bite. Like sometimes you might think more powerful, but it's obviously clearly just the fact that they mentioned the 90 degrees.
Yeah.
It's like a wider mouth. Okay, so turn away from them, approach infants, assume they're alone, be aware of your surroundings, avoid nesting sites, seek inappropriate cover. So these aren't really, they don't give you too many things to sort of look out for, do they?
This is like during mating season, early spring to midsummer conditions, bring large groups together for nesting.
That's a cool little touch.
Interesting how they know that, innit? They must have more than one on.
Right, so Ankylosaurus, Steve's favourite.
Steve.
Yep.
Mike Zilla, how you doing? So we have got the Ankylosaurus. I don't know why this is not loading very well. What is going on here? There we go. So did you know Ankylosaurus was covered from head to tail in osteoderms or bones that grew in the skin? I did. There he is there. Congregate around nesting sites, browsing on tree saplings and underbush. Areas that contain leaning and uprooted trees. Do remain calm, stay together if in a group, avoid night contact. So they're trying to sort of suggest that they're nocturnal.
Yeah.
Approach from behind. Yeah, you don't really want
Yeah.
Did it?
No.
So just come behind me while I've got this big club on my tail. Yeah, that's an idea.
Yeah.
Do you know that I quite like the picture, because in that little picture, when you look at it on a smaller screen, it's quite well camouflaged in that picture.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
Let's go. Oh, look, there you go. Yeah.
Where is it? California.
Yeah. That's such a nice touch, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Oh, we've lost it. Open field guide. There we go. Right, where are we? Kylo, Apatosaurus. Okay, so aggression level low. Did you know the famous herbivore Brontosaurus is actually the Apatosaurus? Large swaths of uprooted or dislodged trees nearby. Trees stripped of leaves during the summer. That's the thing, right? These animals would absolutely just devastate the trees, wouldn't they? They'd just go straight through like large areas.
Yeah.
Like so we have got probably global warming already, and we've got Apatosaurus knocking down more trees.
Yeah.
Check the field guide for the Quetzal. Okay. No worries, SSG. Thanks for joining. Right, so avoid, what's that say? Avoid whipping tails. Yeah. Oh, could you imagine that?
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's just, you feel it for a second and then you'll be gone.
I do wonder what, wonder how easy that would kill. Oh, look at this.
Size of it. You never really sort of, until you see it. Like, this is why I really like The Lost World when they went to San Diego, because you never really knew the size of these dinosaurs until you see it with
next to something you can give it scale to.
Yeah.
But go back to the Apatosaurus field guide.
I'm trying to, but
your internet.
I'm having an absolute mare. There we go.
Where is it? Yeah, if you scroll down, there. Do not mistake eggs for rocks or boulders.
That's like on, like on Ark.
Yeah.
The eggs, they get really annoyed, don't they? They start chasing you.
You just got to imagine the size of the eggs that these Apatosauruses and like the Brachiosauruses are going to be laying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, make a hell of an omelette, though, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would, wouldn't it?
Right, a Trussoraptor. See, now these ones obviously are new to the franchise. We don't really know much about them.
So do you reckon these have? So obviously this is blacked out, isn't it?
Yeah.
So have we got sightings of these yet, or are they going to wait for Dominion to release the sighting?
Well, I think they're just going to be in Malta, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because I think they're only bred as those 4 raptors.
Yeah, I just wonder if once the like Dominion's released, this website will then have a picture rather than a silhouette.
Yeah, quite possibly. These predators are trained to kill by scent, and it's reported these animals have been genetically modified for speed. While unconfirmed, some DPW agents believe the Atrociraptors were actually genetically modified from sauna velociraptors due to the striking visual similarities. As Atrociraptors are designer dinosaurs genetically engineered for specific purposes, their coloration ranges dramatically per individual. Okay, so we're going back to sauna, Site B. Which, do you know what? I had a little inkling that we were going to do that anyway. We had that Site B image, didn't we? Of that sort of container thing.
Yeah.
Right, quite early on in the marketing. Like, I think Colin posted it.
I love that little logo there. The Atrociraptors are designer dinosaurs.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're all kept out in Burberry.
Yeah.
Have been documented in captivity in illegal dinosaur markets. So that's the Malta stuff.
Yeah, and are not believed to have wild populations. Yeah.
Unthreatening as possible. Only make loud sounds and fight back if attacked, but this should be seen as a last resort. Do not run, they're faster than you and are powerful jumpers. They're kind of giving them the sort of they're almost taking over from the Velociraptors, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously Blue's become also more as a antagonist. No, protagonist.
Protagonist.
No, I'm confused. A goodie, basically.
Protagonist.
Protagonist, yeah. So we kind of got to look at her in a different way.
Blue's like one of the gang now, so she can't be a bad.
As weird as it sounds.
I love that look. The Baryonyx just chilling by the pool.
Do you know what? That's my favourite one I've seen so far, I think.
Yeah. Well done, Ewins. Well done. Did you know Baryonyx is most at home along the right riversides? They are capable swimmers, almost as agile in water as they are on land. Don't stray far from the perceived boundary, which can include pools and artificial waterways. Large indentations or footprints in mud or banks. Avoid occupied bodies of water. Keep an eye out. So it's basically like you've just got to be careful where you swim now, ain't you?
Yeah.
It's a bit like being in croc territory, but
yeah, I was about to say like being in Australia.
Yeah.
Never just jump in the water.
Mistake movement into the water as a retreat. Make loud noises for sudden movements. Keep an eye out for huge claws. Right, let's go in there. Let's have a look at this.
Oh, I've not seen this one, actually.
It's in Mexico.
Well, I'm going there in September. Oh, keep me out for that.
Hashtag DINOTRACKER.
Cool. And San Jose.
No, San Jose. It's the east of England.
Oh.
Go over to sort of, it's like Norfolk.
No.
Strike. Further down.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the thing, though. There will be people like just filming on their phones, won't they? Considering that the second that wakes up,
the little touch of the towel in the water.
Yeah.
Just little touches like that like base it in the foundation of reality, isn't it?
Yeah.
Love it. Right, where were we? Open field guide. Done that. Brachiosaurus.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you know the Brachiosaurus humerus upper arm bone is over 1.8 meters long? It's taller than most humans. Extensive browsing damage to low-lying trees and underbrush. That's the thing, isn't it? That's what they would be like everywhere. Imagine there's multiple of these, and they would just devastate the forest.
Yeah, I mean,
You see,
how
it's
much
not
do
even
they have to eat per day just to survive?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Isn't it?
It's not a case of them just like trampling down ground. It's how much they're going to consume to keep them going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That centre park's gone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. So, yeah, uprooting the mature trees along compacted ground and extremely well-worn trails.
Hold on. Not 62 meters, not 60, 61.
61.
If you are any closer,
Yes.
Carry a tape measure or a measuring stick at all times.
Love that.
Keep tall trees trimmed of excess growth. Brachiosaurus will not travel through areas where food is in short supply. You think a lot of tree surgeon businesses are going to go out, aren't they?
Right, come on. Is this thing? I don't know why this is.
The fertilizer trade will be booming.
That's it.
Swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
There we go.
Well,
It's cool.
It's cool. Oh,
That's
they more?
something.
No, they're not. That's fine.
also makes you wonder on how the actual animals are surviving in different climates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Carnotaurus, aggression level high. Right. So the running posture makes it difficult to turn while sprinting, sometimes causing them to lose their balance. Some Carnotaurs sport brown and orange coloration, while others have darker contrast with red. Nice little, link to a certain animal on a certain show.
What are we talking about?
Deep footprint tracks that run from dense cover to large open areas of clearings. Run away in a zigzag pattern. Move into dense cover such as woodland or rocky terrain. Seek shelter in sturdy wood or concrete buildings. Attempt to fight back if it's not possible. Okay, don't attempt to outrun these animals in a straight line. Try to observe from any distance, no matter how far. Play dead. The Carnotaurus is an endurance hunter and will attack exhausted prey. I love that. Fact is that. Play dead. Don't play dead.
Oh, God.
Oh, look at that.
Vacationers had to hide as a pair of dinosaurs tore through the side of their holiday home. Eyewitnesses described them as reddish, two-legged carnivores with two horns above the eyes. Experts suggest it's a pair of Carnotaurus were responsible. I think there's a sighting, actually. Pretty sure there was a sighting.
Yeah.
No, it's not that one.
Whales?
I'll find it. We'll go and have
Yeah,
another look.
we'll have a look at the globe
We'll
after.
look again in a little while. Right, so Carnotaurus. Compy. Oh, come on. I think this globe thing's all the bandwidth. Okay, so do extensive sprawling underground runs and warrens, deposits of small mammal, bird and reptile bones. Okay, keep a regular head count on your group, especially young children. Throw food away from your path as a distraction. Turn your back if spotted. Don't attempt to feed or pet. I'd like it. You could imagine a compy being a pet, though, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Depends how many you've got. You know what I mean, if you end up like Crazy Catwoman and you've got like a full pack of them, you end up like DINOTRACKER.
Yeah, that's true. You will get like a crazy. You guarantee to get a crazy Catwoman though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Or
I'd probably have one.
crazy Dino woman. So we've got Dilo, Dimorphodon. We got Dimetrodon. There's quite a few actually. Do you have a look at the? Let's have a look at the Quetzal. Did you know the Quetzalcoatlus is capable of flying between continents and even around the world by flapping and catching the right air currents? That's pretty incredible, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I know it's that this is all sort of, made up stuff, but they probably could do that.
When you think about it, albatrosses do something fairly similar to that, just using the thermal. So there's no reason why Quetz couldn't, even at a size like that.
Yeah.
So we've got
26 kilograms.
We enter a new era now. Welcome to Jurassic World, and I think they have footage of Hoskins' team getting pteranodons, as well as 2 of the JP3 ones still around, pretty much living in Canada. They are wild indeed. That was a nice little touch, actually. The pteranodons, the 2001 pteranodons. We'll have to have a look at all this stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do that stuff, Steve, if you wanted.
Yeah.
Have a little pop up of the get that all loaded up. Right, do stay away from their territory. Take cover indoors if one. Can you imagine if one of them things was flying around? I'd have a laugh.
Mad, wouldn't it?
Could you actually imagine that?
Just picks up your mini. Gone.
Yeah. Can you imagine if it would, wouldn't you? It'd literally grab your car.
I mean, you hear about seagulls taking away like chihuahuas and stuff. That could easily take away a Mini Cooper.
Oh, easily.
Imagine you're just sitting there like, and then this big claw grabs it.
Parts of the lights.
But that's just—it's mental. It's ridiculous. You can't even comprehend what that would be like, having something that big.
I can't comprehend the size of how big that would be.
Ridiculous. See, I like this one. Very, very clever. It's too late. We will become extinct.
I love that aged
Yeah.
DPG.
Yeah, I can't zoom into it, annoyingly. Keep your distance. Yeah, we like little Dimorphodons. They're quite a cool little addition. They were a good addition from Jurassic World, weren't they?
Yeah.
Dilo's blacked out. I wonder why they've not done that one yet.
I still think. Yeah, I still
seen
think
it
it's the Dominion. They're waiting until Dominion.
Or maybe closer to, then they'll start to reveal stuff. But yeah, it's probably just not been seen yet.
I suppose they are sort of kind of showing everything that, all the black ones are all Dominion related, aren't they?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this Gallimimus one. Oh, it's so slow. Okay, did you know that Gallimimus is among the largest of what experts call the ostrich mimic dinosaurs? Indeed. There's a sighting for Gally somewhere.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's cool.
Okay, that one was from the original prologue at the end in the IMAX.
Was it?
Yes, and that got cut from.
So that's the bit that said, "Oh, because we spoke to someone, didn't we, and said, oh, we saw the full thing, and there was bits cut off to what we actually got given."
Yes, That
Right,
was
okay.
That was in the prologue.
Well, that's a shame. I quite like that scene. At least we've
Yeah.
got it now here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the Giga.
Let's have a look at the Moser.
Oh no. Okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, so did you know that the theropod is the largest known terrestrial carnivore? Larger than a T-Rex, it weighs up to 13,000 kilos. It measures over 12 meters in length, reaching speeds up to 48 kilometers an hour. Sign of Giganotosaurus territory. Carrion, especially a larger animals, presence of carrion feeders and scavenger animals, lack of prey items, particularly medium to large herbivores. Be aware of your surroundings. Do leave the suspect territory immediately and do seek shelter. The sturdiest structures of terrain features you can get to safety. Do not go near. Do not run. Hiding is your best option, and do not
attempt to
intimidate. I'm gonna kill you.
Holding your finger to it like that, going you. I'm surprised it's only level aggression moderate though.
I think, Chris, if I'm honest, I think they've got to sort that out because the T-Rex and the T-Rex and the Giganotosaurus bios don't match.
Yeah.
I think the aggression levels might change.
Yeah.
When we get to the film.
Yeah. Also, it says T-Rex is measured at 12.8 meters. 13.5 meters, and the Giganotosaurus measures at 12.8. And then in the bio, it says that it's bigger than the T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
So Universal has messed up that bit, so they're going to correct that hopefully, which is good. Okay, so here we are. Length 21 meters.
That's massive.
I know.
So big.
What is that? 200. No.
What was Jaws? Jaws was 25 meters, wasn't he, in the film?
No, Jaws was 25 feet.
Oh, yeah, he was one of 25 foot. Yeah. Don't get this whole metric system.
Yeah, 71 feet.
21 meters to 10 meters is
Jesus Christ.
It's 71 feet.
So it's 60 feet.
71
feet. I still think I'd actually say it's bigger than that. In real, like the Fallen Kingdom one is like a bloody blue whale.
How big's a blue whale then? It's 24 meters. Yeah.
Suppose.
So yeah, it's a bit smaller than the blue whale.
Yeah, he's massive though.
Yeah.
Still, it's got more teeth.
Sorry?
It's got more teeth than a blue whale.
Mike says, I remember that clip from the prologue too, plus another angle from Battle at Big Rock, the Mosasaur attack, which we got in the first trailer. It looks bigger than a blue whale in the Fallen Kingdom. It does. I think if that's the length they're saying it is, that's fine. But they need to obviously what they do is it's the way they filmed it, isn't it? Like the camera lens, the angle makes sometimes things look bigger. Sign of local marine life disturbed or absent. Whale or shark carcasses washing up on shore. Follow the seasonal migratory route around the Pacific.
Check with DPW to see if it's been spotted in the area.
What's that, sorry?
Saying that next one there, check with the DPW to see if it's been spotted in your area.
Yeah.
So you know if it's safe to swim or not.
Yeah. Do not go into open water without a sonar. Try to outrun it with your boat. Enter areas of recent Mosasaurus activity.
You're just screwed if you're in a canoe, aren't you?
Full stop, would you? Could you imagine if you knew there was an apex predator that big in the ocean? I don't think I would ever go on a boat again.
No.
Apart from maybe down the local seaside on a little kayak.
Can you imagine that swimming up the Thames?
I don't think it'd fit down the Thames.
Yeah, of course it would.
Yeah, you can get like smaller whales in there, so I would imagine.
Yeah,
you would do.
Mate, that's mental. So have a look what else is there. Don't really look at them ones. Can't see. What's that on the Ceratops? There's probably quite a few sightings of these ones because they're so.
There's quite a few of them, isn't there?
Yeah, quite far away, quite all around the world. Mating pairs are very protective of each other and their offspring. Females have shorter and rounder frills than their male counterparts. That's the one thing I like about these is that the males and females, you can clearly see the difference between the skulls.
It's like in the prologue as well. They have the red on them, don't they?
Definitely. And they generally have like bigger brow horns.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're really clearly different. And I really like, that's one thing I like about the new inclusion of these. Don't approach, turn your back, try to scare them off.
Yeah. Paint a red stripe on your vehicle to deter them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's a nice little nod back to what they said about the trikes in Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was on the Jeep, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Actually. There's a chat going. Right.
I do like this one.
Yeah, this is cool.
Love that.
Do you know? It reminds me of those videos you see online where it's like a baby bear that's like wandered in from out the forest. Yeah.
I just love how it gets startled when the light goes on.
Yeah, it's cute. It's a good little, nice little touch. Nice little animation they've done. Blue.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you know the velociraptors are highly intelligent and set traps for their prey? No dinosaur strikes fear in the heart of humans quite like the velociraptor. T-Rex may have size and strength, but raptors' deadly cunning intelligence cannot be matched. Velociraptors have displayed a wide range of dimorphic variants, spanning from quills atop the skulls of males and distinct colour patterns. There is much more to be understood about these cunning predators. Sign of velociraptor: be on the lookout for symmetrical clutches of nests in the ground and the rotting remains of their fresh kills outside the nest sites. Do check your surroundings, slowly retreat to secure indoor safety, climb trees as a last resort. Do not attempt to engage, do not turn your back, do not attempt to outrun on foot, and do not play dead. I feel like we're coming to the end of these now. I don't particularly want to go through the Dominion ones just yet because I kind of want to stay as extremely high aggression level. I kind of want to stay away from them as long as possible, really.
Yeah.
In case they give you sort of unnecessary spoilers of their behaviour and where you might find them. Parasaurolophus, pteranodons. Let's look at the pteranodons. There's quite a few of these, isn't there?
Yeah, because the JP3 ones are still out and about, aren't they?
What's that?
The JP3 ones are still out and about, aren't they?
Apparently so. Males tend to have more walnut and colour crests than females, can dive underwater and catch prey. Remain indoors. Don't go near nest sites, disturb eggs, hatchings, or breeding parents, attempt to provoke or engage in any way. Right, let's have a look. Oh, that's just the same.
Yeah, it's just a picture.
All right, okay. Come on, there we go. What's this one then? Oh, for goodness sake.
Yeah, so I think the blues are just pictures and the reds are videos.
Oh, videos, right.
Yeah.
They're the JP3 ones. This particular still featuring some aggressive flying reptiles was captured by an amateur videographer in Helena Lewis and Clark National Forest. Okay.
Yeah, don't click on anymore. They're not. Yeah.
They're not on there. Right. No. Okay, so let's go to, I don't think there's any more left, is there? Blue. What is that? Stegosaurus. We don't. Oh, I feel like I want to do the Stegosaurus. Oh, let's do them three. So we do that one, them three, and then Steve, you can have a look at the videos after the break. Spikes embedded terrain. Did you know that herbivores can swing its spiked tail 64 miles an hour, kilometers per hour? Yeah, you wouldn't want to take on one of those phagomisers, would you?
No, I just like how it says there weighs as much as 176,000 walnuts.
I know. Anything to measure it by, it's walnuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, going forward, whenever I measure anything now, it's measured in walnuts.
Yeah.
Who did this measuring?
Oh, it's brilliant.
I would have thought they would have had included some of the Battle of Big Rocks credit clips here too. They probably will do at some point. There's quite a, although there's also a maximum. I think there's a maximum number of videos. Probably they can. Otherwise, the website might crash, and I don't know. Probably I don't know. No idea. There's probably a reason behind it. So is that a sighting?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Oh, actually, no, Steve, you're going to show it, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to go through it all. Let's not do it. Right, so you're going to go for all the red ones. Let's go for Stiggy, our little mate.
Yeah, look at him.
Okay, so signs of Stiggy Moloch. Vocalizations resemble that of a small dog and pigs, which can be misleading to humans and can attract large, hungry predators to the area. Diseased or damaged shrubs and bushes. Do place beehives along property lines, as bees are known as repellents. Remain calm and that's so random. Remain calm and quiet if one is near. Approach. Do not approach in a vehicle. Make a loud noise or a whistle. Lovely. It's cool. Hello, Stigs. Got a little soft spot for the old Stiggy. And we're on to the last one, which is we didn't do the Parasaurolophus actually. The Triceratops.
Look at that picture.
Such a good picture.
Areas heavily grazed will revert to scrubby grassland with compacted soil. Do avoid piles of excrement. Oh no, we did read this, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realised we've been on this one. Forgot about that. Okay, so we are going to go to a quick 10-second break, and then when we come back, Steve is going to load up the globe, and we're going to explore all these videos. Hello, welcome back.
There we go. We have the globe. Hope it's a bit.
You do. Steve, I pressed F11 and it got that screen full size for me. There we go. Right, so what we got here then? Quite a few red dots around the place.
All right, so we've gone into Carnivorous. So let's start in good old Blighty.
Good old Blighty, eh?
So I think, yeah, so let's have a look at the Triceratops. That's so good.
So good. Yeah.
Ping, ping, ping.
The animation on that track is really good as well.
Yeah. No, that is so good. So a car traveling at night along a country back road had to stop due to a herd of Triceratops blocking the road. Aggression level high.
You would brick it though if you came up. It's like coming up on a herd of rhinos, isn't it, in the dark?
Steve,
oh yeah, 100%.
You do me do us a favour, right? Can you unshare it, share it again, but tick the box for the sound?
Oh yeah. Give me a second.
Welcome back.
As
Richard,
there we go.
We would say.
Right.
Right.
Back to it.
Back to it indeed.
Okay, so
Hello, back.
although we saw the baryonyx, but we'll have another look.
Yeah, why not? Love it. I love the little splash of its tail in the water.
Yeah.
I think that's my favourite out of what I've seen so far.
Just
Don't
trying
know
to
why.
see what they're filming. Might question that one, but let's have a look. Right, so that, where was that? We're looking at Beccles in Norwich.
The home of Mr. Ewings. I wonder if he went and had a look at it.
Okay, so Biosyn headquarters in Italy, in the Dolomite Mountains.
What?
Found Biosyn headquarters in Dolomites Mountains in Italy.
Because that wasn't known up until now, was it?
No.
Not the way it actually was. I wouldn't have pinned it in Italy.
I thought it was in North America.
I thought it was as well.
I thought it was.
Well, that's what I would have guessed.
Now we're
That's
looking.
interesting.
So we've got Bill Steingarten and Jeff Rossiter, CEO Lewis Dodson, 2013 to present. So yeah, he's the CEO.
Italy. Mate, that's completely thrown me.
Yeah. Subsidiaries: Nutricin, Pharmacin, Nanolead Technologies. So they deal in nanobots. Ooh.
I can't believe that.
Okay, so we've got a new location.
Yeah, because the Dolomite Mountains is in like northern Italy. It's like closer to the border, like Slovenia and Austria, I think.
Yeah, I think it's between. That's Germany, isn't it? Munich. Yeah, Austria. So yeah, it's between the border of Italy and Austria.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I can't believe it.
That's
New
really
location.
thrown me that.
That's blown me away a little bit. Look a little closer at Biosyn.
There we go. All right. That is interesting. What's it near? Okay, so we have got a new location. Right. So what's the closest apatosaurs? On the Jesus National Park.
Missed up 4 Easter eggs. Right, go back to. I need to go back. I've been I'm getting some new information. Going for senior sources. Go into the Biosyn thing again.
Okay, so are we missing 4 Easter eggs in this?
Go back in it. Okay, Dodgson 2013 till present. Trying to think where it is. I can't work it out.
I see an Easter egg. The stock price, 1993.
Oh yeah.
I can't see it on my screen. Hold on, we have to zoom in. Oh, there we go.
1993, 1997, 1903, 97.
Yeah, so just park on the last one. Yeah.
2001, 2015.
Well spotted.
Well done,
Hey.
Well
Steve.
spotted, Stephen. Well spotted. Like I said, +3. It's not worth any money, just +3. Oh,
Right, so that's 1 egg.
1 egg. You're an egg.
Anything with this? Anybody in the chat? Can you see any Easter eggs?
I think that might be the lot. I'm still shocked. I'm still blown away by this. By the Italy thing. literally can't believe it. Like, I was dead set on that being in North America somewhere.
Apparently, we've got to highlight the text and see. Can you guys see?
Highlight.
Oh, hold on. Yes. Right.
Go.
Highlight it all, and after biosyn genetics, click on it.
What's that?
There's a little I information.
Oh, okay. So, attention. Payment request for you from Tailspin.
Oh, do you used to watch that show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the Disney Plus now. You can watch it all.
Project flying live cargo to something from various neighbouring drop points. Assets delivered. Compsognathus, Gallimimus juvenile, Nasutoceratops female, Nasutoceratops male, Velociraptor male, and Velociraptor female. Hours flown 70 hours per week. Air miles 63,400 miles. Cash transfer complete. And was that Critecoin transaction?
Yeah.
It's like Crichton coin transaction.
Right. Yeah.
I found a couple more as well. If you highlight it again, there is some
There's
after there and one after Dodgton as well.
Okay, so bias in secure communications network environment. Replacement capture and transportation team. Good morning. We have received the final list of candidates through from blank. He seems to think these will be the best that bias in human resources can muster to replace our field team and transport crew after a recent incident. The training of the animal techniques really needs to be stepped up. Oh, sorry, technicians. I don't want to lose a fully loaded transport again. List is as follows. Any questions, contact either myself or Howard King if I am in the field.
Howard
J.
King.
Ansel,
Howard
P. Arnold,
King, Steve.
Howard King. P. Arnold, L. Beveridge, J. Dickens, L. Fairhead, Y. Hasegawa, M. Kinzaid, J. Ogerson, H. Peak, E. Tembo. Ooh, wonder if that's a relative of Roland. K. Watts, D. Warno,
Kyla Watts.
Yeah,
Kyla Watts. Yeah, cool to arrange a meeting with. I've heard good things about some military dropout. Apparently, now she's flying less than legal cargo in and out of Mombasa in a beaten up old flying boxcar. So long as the price is right, I think we found our pilot. Speak when I get back.
Right.
Ooh. Right, last one. Oh, I wonder what happens if we scan that QR code.
Hope that's me.
No, I'm not getting anything on the QR code just yet.
No. Oh, that was quite anticlimactic. Your phone's been hacked by Biosyn.
Yeah. You never know, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Give it time. Give it time.
Yeah. Regarding our last meeting, I must once again urge you to work with Congress to declassify the seized documents from Masrani Global and a subsidiary InGen. While I understand the sensitivity of this tech going open source, we're already seeing a dramatic rise in black markets, and we both know other big tech giants already have their hands on it. So who are we protecting here? After the blank incident up north, I really hope the people in charge would come to their senses, but now we're waiting on civilians to leak this stuff. Everyone presumed that blank were extinct, even on Sauna, due to layers of red tape, I don't know what that is, obfuscating any and all intel. It would have been pivotal to know the exact status of these animals before heading into the field. We're dealing with a senseless tragedy every time one of our operatives is starved of data and things go south. We need to know as much information these genetics companies have on the animals they created, even the so-called outdated projects from the 90s, so we can better understand what we're dealing with. You do understand that some of these animals are even venomous, while others have the equivalent of L'Oreal pits. L'Oreal?
Because they're worth it.
For thermal vision. The fossil record can't tell us these things, and we and the public need to know what's potentially out there. We're in deep water here, fighting against the tide. and haven't even thrown as much as a pool floaty from those in charge. As I'm sure your friends in high places know, we've been contacted by an InGen whistleblower who let us know about species that were created but never officially acknowledged, and even they barely scratched the surface of what we know Congress could help with. We're not asking for money, we're asking for something far more valuable information. These animals are out there now, and it seems they are to stay. So if we're going to safely track, manage, and relocate them, we need all the help we can get. Urgently, somebody.
Well, don't know how I feel about that one.
Right. Apparently, we've got a right click and open in new tab.
Says a senior source. Managed to do it?
No.
I also put those coordinates into Google Maps as well.
Yeah.
There's nothing actually on Google Maps, but what's weird is the picture there is in forest, whereas the coordinates lead you to like a snowy glacier almost.
Right. No. So sorry, I was just reading these tabs. If we right click and open in new, it makes it a bit easier to read.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was a bit blurry. I was struggling a little bit. But no, that's cool. So those of you who didn't know, highlight the text and you've got some little Easter eggs in there.
There's another message come through.
Cough, nublar, sauna.
So we need to have a look a bit more.
Yeah.
Clicked on the eye, the first one. No, that one there. Have you done that one yet?
Yeah, we've done that one.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we'll find it another time.
Locations. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So going over to.
I think got them with this.
Ah, okay.
Got a secret one here.
Yeah. Loving this.
Right,
That's
open image.
with dinosaurs.
How can you read that?
Okay, I won't read this on this stream, but let's have a look. Anything stands out. We need to clean out the archives, and I mean clean them out. Delete anything that ties us to Dennis Nedry and the following infiltration and 94 crew and Project Regenesis, and any physical paper trails that might lead us back to us must be destroyed.
I like the fact that Jack's put his Jurassic Park Regenesis. That was his cartoon series he made.
Yeah. You did great in convincing the UHCS that our representative worked for Ms. Riley back in 03, so this will be fun. This will be run-of-the-mill stuff for you. Here's a list of the files that need to be completely burned from the system. Keywords: InGen, John Hammond, Jurassic Park 93, Dennis Nedry is the Nublar, 91 to 93. And a lot of this stuff's laid out.
I'm wondering if any of that, Steve, you can highlight once you've zoomed out. If there's any other little hidden treasures.
No, I think this is just an image, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an image.
Okay. Anything else on there?
Yeah. On Nublar.
What, you found something else?
Yeah. That.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so Dennis Theodore Nedry.
I thought Dennis was going to take some work. Boy, was I wrong. It didn't take more than a couple of cheap cocktails and some questionable shrimp for him to start dishing the dirty on Hammond and the operation they had going on Nublar. Most importantly, however, is how underpaid he feels for the work InGen has him doing. He basically told me everything I wanted to know without me really needing to lift a finger. Can't read anymore, it's gone blurry. But down to
the serious stuff. This is our perfect cut and run candidate. I bet this sucker would sell his own grandmother for the latest CPU upgrade, and we wouldn't have to worry about any blowback. Oh, mate, this is awesome.
So
That's initial reports coming from our engineer in Costa Rica is that Dennis went missing during the security breach. Our contact on the crew also confirmed that he never made the exchange. The something location is unknown at this point. The cryocan location.
Yeah, definitely cryocan location.
Or that will say embryo, probably. Embryo can location or something.
I don't know.
has this got a date on it?
EMBRYO. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think it's cryocan.
Cryocan, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Nice. Next.
Right. So let's have a look at
so we've seen it about these bios in documents. You and me both. That's one we saw, isn't it? That one is cool. I like it.
I like how this is an Instagram one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So it looks like an Instagram post. You got me highlighting all this.
You're highlighting everything now.
Yeah, you just never know. So Mosasaur, the cameras aboard a deep sea surveying prospect platform that caught the Mosasaurs collided with the superstructure before venturing into deep waters.
I just like scouring this map now to see if I ever can see anything else.
Size of that.
It's mad. I love all these little extra bits.
Yeah. I love how all this actually seems like it's like properly underwater and filmed from underwater. Like it's not going to be fluid motion, is it? You're going to have a sort of blocky, choppy.
There's so many sightings, more than I expected.
When you think about all they've done is put all the dinosaur sightings on a website, and it's kept us entertained since like 5 o'clock this afternoon.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? So we've seen this one with the Ankylosaurus, but what we got here?
Compy.
Marion County local discovered that a trap designed to catch rodents can also catch a rather angry compy.
What I will say is I just came across one that's like one of those markers that we see for nublar, like the little teardrop pin things, but it's for Malta, so I don't think you want to click on that.
Right, okay, yeah, I'll probably leave that one.
Yeah.
I know we've seen this one, but I do love this.
Yeah. Right.
I think that animation is so good.
Yeah, it's cute. Some of these Central and South American sightings feel like these could have been animals that either swam or rafted on vegetation debris from nublar during SIBO's eruption. They could have been, actually. Seen that one?
Yeah, I heard of Ganymedes. I still like it. They're only short videos, aren't they? Get out the way.
Cool.
And Stegosaurus.
The
person out cycling in Forest in Maine is surprised by the sudden appearance of a Stegosaurus, which caused them to fall off their bike. Did you see the Stegosaurus?
No. I was just thinking that. Is he left?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That's well camouflaged.
Yeah.
I like the way that they rendered it in to look so it matches the footage.
Yeah. Yeah, so a Carnotaurus. Video taken from a bus in Peru shows a rare moment where a Carnotaurus is seen hunting some of the local
lemur.
wildlife.
It's a sheep.
Oh, what is that?
It's a sheep, maybe.
It looked like
It could be like a
A lamb.
llama or alpaca.
Or do you know what? The llama or alpaca or sheep should have zigzagged, shouldn't it?
Should.
Yeah, that's it.
If it was zigzagged, it'd still be here, wouldn't it? Right. Where are we?
Okay, so do we have a look at this in Brazil? So a local bartender captured the moment when a herd of brachiosauruses are peacefully grazing. Decent photo. And I think that's it for South America. I don't think we've got anything in
Go to
South
Spain. Go to Spain.
We saw that one, didn't we? Right. So, hey, Pteranodon. A security camera on the balcony of a government building in Malaga, Spain, became the plaything for a pteranodon, which found the shiny equipment to be very interesting. Hello. That's cool. All right, so what we got here? Amber Cave Market.
That's Malta, is it not?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Malta is
Yeah.
there, isn't it? Yeah.
Malta,
No, we'll leave that one. We've done that. We've done that one. We've done England.
I'm surprised.
Right.
Like, I know what that is.
Yeah, so do I.
And I know Steve doesn't, but I know what that is, and I'm very surprised that they've released that actually.
Yeah, when I clicked on it a minute ago, I thought that as well.
All right, let's head over to Hiroshima.
Oh, I couldn't help myself. I'm watching
That's
it.
the Morphodons, right?
Yeah, a flock of Dimorphodons are spotted flying low over the ocean near Miyajima Island, Japan. What was that? Let's play that again.
Nice.
Why? Apparently, the Malta is not spoilery.
I don't know. I just watched it. I don't think you'll want to watch it, Steve. Yeah.
I don't know whether.
So DPD and
I wouldn't say it's spoilerish, but there's some juicy bits in it.
It's very
I don't know,
random.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know. You
Luton-
usually like to keep away from it, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't think it's not going to be the end of the world if he does see it.
All right. Let's click it.
It's nice. Blistrosaurus.
There's the
So this is all like the black market trade.
Yeah.
We were kind of expecting anyway. What's that about? Some eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I
It's,
wonder what they're cooking.
looks almost like a Titan bar. See if we can rewind
It
it
looks
back.
like a compy or something on the bottom.
Well, that's not a copy. I know what that is.
That looks like the giant locusts that
Could be.
in the trailer.
Yeah.
Look at the legs. Yeah. Yeah, it does. That looks like a giant locust, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's not my choice of food.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Iguanodons are, I believe, from the UK.
Yeah.
Or from the UK region, anyway. They could have moved over time, but the species have been found there.
Brachiosaurus. See the Allosaurus
Drew
picture?
says, "Don't watch. Too late."
So, Allosaurus tracks have been spotted near Lake Nassau. Caution is advised. There we go.
Wait, Nassau, is that Egypt? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's head over to India. What have we got here? Pteranodons. A large flock of pteranodons spotted flying over Chandni Chowk in India. So that's cool. And then further south, another ankylosaurus. So found ankylosaurus settled into the Kangargati National Park and appears to be growing in numbers. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we've done that.
What's that? Stinging.
Good old Stiggy. And then someone taking photos of Mount Fuji as the clouds parted. Caught this image of a flock of pteranodons resting in the forest around Lake Ashi. Nice.
What's the red one?
Yeah, we saw that one.
Oh, okay. So I think, have we gone through them all?
I think, yes, we have gone through all of the videos.
Okay. So we know that they're updating. So, you know, that more sightings are going to happen around the world because, you know, these dinosaurs are out there. So.
Oh, we didn't see this one.
Oh, zoom in.
This image was caught by a passenger who wanted to take pictures at Monte Clara, commenting, "I knew the island nature reserve was a major refuge for marine birds.
So
Never
cool.
expect prehistoric reptiles instead." I think, yeah, we did see Finland, the Brachiosaurus earlier, running around the Rovaniemi. Yeah, that is cool. Mate, I love this more than the camera footage of Jurassic World. Do you remember that?
Yeah, see, that was excellent. That was
Yeah.
brilliant. I really did enjoy that. It really added some life to the park.
And this is doing the same. This is
It
sort
made
of, you
it
know,
feel like a real place. But,
yeah,
you know, seeing these different places around the world that you know exist, and it's none, and you know the actual, all these videos are all stock footage as well, which is even more cool. And we know that these guys have gone out there and, you know, collected all this stock footage themselves. And, you know, Manuel with his brilliant CGI skills has added in added in the magic.
yeah.
Obviously, there's a lot of others that have done stuff as well. Sam and Ross and Jack and all that have done all the writing behind all these profiles and stuff. Use facts and, you know, it's pretty cool.
You know, I'm surprised the dinosaurs have got as far as they have. Obviously, they've had human help get into some destinations, but I didn't expect them to be quite as widespread as they are.
Yeah.
Well, Fallen Kingdom, think of all the people that went to the mansion.
Yeah.
20 millions. That's
Yeah.
Russia. That's
Not
Russia.
that
straight
easy
away.
to go.
Yeah,
I mean,
I expect
I don't
it to be in a few different countries other than obviously North America, but they're just a bit more widespread than I imagined there was going to be.
Rover
That's good.
says,
It gives us a better story.
Oviraptors do eat eggs. Are they omnivorous? Yeah, probably are. But yeah, I think that is a good way to finish, and we'll probably have a better deep dive.
Yeah. So
once
more
we've
importantly, click on
yeah.
follow the DPW and follow it on Twitter. So you'll get your report using hashtag DINOTRACKER and report all of your dino sightings.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be on the lookout for dinosaurs, won't we, Steve? What about you,
Yeah.
Chris?
100%. 100%. I've already signed up to the Twitter, so as soon as I get some little things, I might even pop a little clue up on Discord if I see it. So yeah, keep an eye on Jurassic Unicast Discord. I'll pop it on there.
Yeah. So brilliant job overall. I think these guys have done. It's been a long time
Fantastic.
doing this since 2019, I believe. It's been a long old process.
Mad, isn't it?
And I think even this is like a step up from what they've done from any other promotional for any of the other movies
Yeah.
by far.
in a like this is like Champions League stuff compared to the other stuff that they've done, especially compared to the DPG. Like, I know it was good for what it was, but I kind of felt like they had their hands tied a little bit with that. With this stuff, it was more like, you know, it's what happens when you give the right people the job.
Exactly.
So we will obviously, we plan on getting Jack and Sam and Ross and whoever wants to come on from the Chaos Theorem to have a nice proper deep dive of this when they are allowed to talk about it properly. Get some minions out.
And we will keep a regular eye on the actual Dino Tracker website, and if there's any new spottings, next time we do a live, we'll have a quick update and say, right, we found there's been a new dino spotting here. Let's have a quick look, and then bang, we'll carry on whatever we're doing.
Yeah, I think so. I think it will be quite fun to do, actually, to do like just a video based on every sighting that we find. Just a quick video on that. There's a new sighting in, I don't know, Cancun. I don't know where Cancun come from, but there's a new sighting in Cancun. Let's go and have a look at it.
Yeah.
And, we zip in. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining us while we dissect this website. I've enjoyed it. Chris, have you enjoyed it?
It's been awesome. Yeah. I'm looking forward to getting a bit more of it going down the line, especially when we get a bit closer to Dominion. We maybe get some of the dinosaurs that have maybe blacked out with a bit more information. So, yeah, it's been good so far.
I'm really excited to see what's more to come. And hopefully we'll all find some dinosaurs ourselves.
Beautiful.
Only one thing left to say, gents. Life.
We'll find a way.
Bye-bye.
Bye.